Welcome everyone to the first annual Warrior Engine WEXXV Survival of the Fittest Deathmatch Tournament. We have a pretty good card lined up today. I have the semis and finals hidden, so there are no spoilers here. We have our 8 contestants in the Survival of the Fittest tournament: Kuniyoshi Kawamura and Fujio, Narahashi, Finlay and Kinji Akamatsu, Taheji Kano, and Texas Pete, and Hiroshi Morisu, and Marvel Malloy. We also have 2 title matches here today. The Blood Brothers Tag Team Championships will be defended by the Forlorn Hope against the McWade Brothers, and Gareth Wayne challenges for the Warriors Heart Championship against Munemitsu Senmatsu. I hope you guys enjoy. And this is the prize that our 8 competitors will be going for here today. Our trophy, wrapped in barbed wire with a crown on top. Who will be Survival of the Fittest? We open the show with the owner, Ryu Kajihara, coming to the ring to chants of Ryu, Ryu, as best as they can chant that. I'd imagine. I don't really hear Japanese fans chant that much, but he steps between the ropes and holds up a single hand, and the crowd goes silent. The following is a rough translation to English. Welcome everyone to the first ever WEXXV Survival of the Fittest Deathmatch Tournament. We are the original Deathmatch stars. We are the Warrior Engine. Clap, 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 clap. Enjoy the show and get ready for mayhem. Our first matchup of the evening, the following contest, is a Tokyo Street Fight Deathmatch between Kuniyoshi Kawamura, former no-holds-barred fighter, and Fujio Narahashi of Saisho fame, one of the rising stars in Japanese wrestling today. Kawamura immediately bull rushes Narahashi, who evades and sends the former no-holds-barred fighter to the outside, much to the crowd's delight. Narahashi follows to ringside and stomps his downed foe. Kawamura gets back, fights again, and rushes again, this time connecting with a running headbutt. Kawamura spots a table set up outside the ring and drags his opponent to it, only to be fought off. Kawamura lands a nasty chair shot, and Narahashi again goes down. The crowd claps at the heavy shot. Kawamura swings the chair once again to his opponent, but this time bounces off the ring apron and smashes himself in the mouth as Narahashi evades. Blood is visible from inside his mouth, and he goes down to a knee. Fujio spots an opening and reaches under the ring and grabs 2 cinder blocks. He sets them up side by side, taunts his opponent, who predictably comes rushing at him once again, only to be caught by an exploder right onto 2 perfectly set up cinder blocks. Narahashi pins 1, 2, and 3. Your winner and advancing to the semifinals, Narahashi Fujio. Our second matchup of the evening, the follow is a barbed wire boards matchup. Finlay comes out and he's the much bigger man. Is all over the former WEXXV Warrior, who is currently on loan from Saisho. He is all over him with lefts and rights. He stuns his opponent. He picks up one of the barbed wire boards placed around the ring and places it in the corner. He places his stunned opponent on them and walks to the other corner of the ring, only to come charging back and hits a spear and puts his opponent through the board. He picks Kinji up and Irish whips him, atomic spinebuster onto yet another barbed wire board. He pins 1, 2, and 3, advancing to the semifinals, the Irish Destroyer, Finlay. A video plays hyping up our Blood Brothers Tag Team Championship matchup later on in the evening between the McWade Brothers and the Forlorn Hope. Our third quarterfinal for the Survival of the Fittest deathmatch tournament. The following is a beer bash deathmatch. Tex is seen drinking a beer on his way to the ring and is clearly inebriated before the match even begins. He slams a beer bottle in the center of the ring, leaving glass shards all over. Taheji is in no mood and grabs a beer from the six-pack in the corner and busts it over the drunken Texan's head, causing him to don the crimson mask mere minutes into the matchup. After minimal fight from Tex, Kano grabbed a chair, busts a bottle on it, and picks him up. Savage Cradle DDT right onto the chair. 1, 2, and 3. Advancing to the semifinals, Kano Taheji. Here we go with another quarterfinal. A Pit of Despair death match. The center of the ring is removed and the pit is exposed, containing chairs and thumbtacks everywhere. The two start out wielding Singapore canes. Malloy swings first, misses and gets cracked in the head by Morisu, but does not drop his weapon. Morisu swings and begins the hardcore sword fighting. Eventually, Morisu grows tired of the game and drops his weapon entirely and attempts to whip his opponent into the pit to no avail. Marvel throws a kick but is caught. But wait, Enziguri! Malloy climbs to the top rope looking to show off his aerial arsenal of weapons. Malloy leaps, attempting a flying crossbody, but is caught. Morisu catches him and lands his finisher, the running power slam, into the pit. 1, 2, and 3. So our final four is set. Warriors Heart champion Munamitsu Senmatsu is backstage. He is interviewed about his matchup against the leader of the SOB, Gareth Wayne, tonight in the co-main event. Following is roughly translated to English. The SOB have been around far too long as it is. It is time for a change. I will start with the strongest of them all, and I will make sure the rest have no one to follow after I am done with him. In our first non-tournament bout of the evening, Sojiro Sen defeated Kimi Kawano in a generic WEXXV matchup by submission with an over-the-shoulder backbreak. Kimi Kawano and Sojiro Sen have great chemistry, and it showed in their performance. It will be interesting to see if the two try to team up after such chemistry. Ryu comes to the ring once again, hyping the final four of our Survival of the Fittest tournament. Tonight we have had a great showing from our deathmatch warriors. Two of the new blood take on two WEXXV originals. Finley takes on Kano Taheji, and Narahasi Fujio wages war with multi-time Warriors Heart champion Morisu Hiroshi. Only two will advance to see who the top deathmatch warrior is. The following was a barbed wire tables match. This match had absolute mayhem everywhere. Finley wins after putting Kano through a second barbed wire table with a running powerbomb. He advances to the finals. 56 rating. 51 and 54 respectively, so Kano actually performed a little bit better than he did. In our final semi-final matchup, Hiroshi Morisu defeated Fujio Narahashi in a generic death match with a running power slam. Fujio took a stunt bump during this match, my first time actually using one of those. Hiroshi had a performance of 52, and Narahashi had a performance of 61. In a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, the McWade brothers unseat the Blood Brothers champions, the Forlorn Hope, in a WEXXV rules matchup in 10 minutes and 20 seconds. When Dean McWade defeated Zeshin with a Canadian lariat. The McWade brothers are now the Blood Brothers champions. In terms of ring work, Zeshin was head and shoulders above everyone else, scoring a 62. Dean scored a 50, and Dallas scored a 40, as did the partner of Zaishin Makioka, Koichi Kajiwara. Our co-main event of the evening, the Warriors Heart champion Munemitsu Senmatsu defeated challenger Gareth Wayne in a WEXXV rules matchup in 14:59 by pinfall with a Super Smash Lariat. Defense number 4. Gareth Wayne's performance of 56 did not go so well against Munemitsu's in-ring performance of 63. Ryu comes to the ring once again to hype up our finals matchup coming up next between Hiroshi Morisu and Finlay. In a bout that had great heat and decent wrestling, Hiroshi Morisu defeated Finlay in a deathmatch hardcore matchup by pinfall with a running power slam. Hiroshi wins the first ever WEXXV Survival of the Fittest Championship. So here is our final show card. We scored a 61, gaining our popularity in Kanto region. Of course, the best matchup of the evening was the Warriors Heart Championship matchup. And Hiroshi Morisu becomes the first ever survivor. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Gonna keep it up. Let me know what you'd like to see and who you'd like to see. And I will hopefully have a show up very soon for you. Thank you.